Welcome back. Today we're diving into Fyodor Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment, a psychological masterpiece that explores guilt, morality, and redemption. This is a story of crime, conscience, and the human struggle between good and evil. The novel follows Rodion Raskolnikov, a poor former student living in St. Petersburg, who is intelligent but tormented by pride and desperation. He develops a theory that certain extraordinary individuals have the right to transgress moral laws for a higher purpose. Convinced of his own superiority, Raskolnikov plans a crime that will test his theory and his soul. Raskolnikov murders a pawnbroker, believing it to be a morally justifiable act, and also killing her innocent sister who unexpectedly appears. This act sets off a chain of events that unravels his mind, creating a psychological torment that dominates the rest of the novel. Dostoevsky masterfully portrays Raskolnikov's inner conflict, paranoia, and the weight of guilt. After the murder, Raskolnikov becomes increasingly isolated, anxious, and obsessed with proving his own theory while evading suspicion. His inner turmoil is intensified by encounters with others. The compassionate Sonia, a young woman forced into prostitution, the relentless detective Porfiry, and his own family, who struggle to understand him. Each interaction challenges his moral reasoning and fuels his psychological struggle. Sonia becomes Raskolnikov's moral anchor. Through her faith, humility, and unwavering compassion, she demonstrates the power of love, suffering, and redemption. She encourages Raskolnikov to confess, showing that true strength comes not from intellectual superiority, but from acceptance of guilt and moral responsibility. Their relationship highlights Dostoevsky's exploration of morality, spiritual struggle, and human conscience. The investigation by Porfiry Petrovich adds layers of suspense as he subtly probes Raskolnikov's guilt without direct accusation. The tension between Raskolnikov's pride and his conscience drives the narrative, illustrating Dostoevsky's focus on the psychological depth of crime and the consequences of moral transgression. Ultimately, Raskolnikov confesses his crimes, beginning a journey of spiritual and moral redemption. He is sentenced to Siberia, where he endures hard labor, but with Sonia's love and guidance, he gradually embraces humility, compassion, and spiritual awakening. Dostoevsky emphasizes that redemption is possible even for the most tormented souls, but it requires acceptance of guilt and moral responsibility. Crime and Punishment is more than a tale of murder. It's a profound psychological and moral exploration of human nature. Dostoevsky shows how guilt, conscience, and suffering shape the soul, and that redemption comes not from escaping consequences, but from confronting them. Raskolnikov's journey reminds us that even in darkness, the human spirit can find forgiveness, moral clarity, and hope.